everybody! This is my air guitar I'm playing for you this morning. Karen Christie here from 55 and Better Programs. This morning we're going to have a little bit of fun with some Fab 50's trivia. I know we all love to reminisce. It doesn't matter what stage of life we're in. Kind of remember the good old days when times were just simpler, right? So get a pen and pencil out, get a little piece of paper, and I'm going to read 10 questions, and I want you to jot down an answer. And I'm going to give you the correct answer immediately after the question, and you'll be on the honor system as to who gets the best score, okay? All right, baby boomers, you have a slight edge, but we know that our seniors have great long-term memory, so they're gonna give you a little bit of a challenge this morning with this trivia. All right, the first question then is, what was the name of Lucy's neighbor and friend in I Love Lucy? Do you remember her sweet female friend and neighbor? Oh, I know you do. Starts with an E. That's right, it's Ethel Mertz. We've all watched how many episodes of I Love Lucy? That was a tried and true staple of the 50s, wasn't it? Question number 2. The phrase going ape was popular in the 50s. What does it mean? Do you remember when people would say, we're going ape or I'm going ape? It meant going crazy, and crazy in a good way. So that is question number 2, going crazy. All right, now question number 3. Name the first man-made satellite launched into space. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'm up on my space trivia, but I'll bet you are. Do you know what it was? The answer is Sputnik. And I do remember it was launched by the Russians. So if you said Sputnik, that is correct. Question number 4. What was the name of the ranch in the show Bonanza? Sometimes we all talk about that, and we still kind of call our homestead this famous term. Do you remember what it was? Yes, the Ponderosa. The Ponderosa. Boy, I could start naming all those characters too, Little Joe and all his brothers. Moving on to question number 5. Which popular female clothing item was introduced by Alan Gant in 1959? Think back to the way that we used to dress, certain, I'll say, accessories that a woman might have as part of her ensemble. Do you know what that was? If you said pantyhose, you are correct. Or some women still say stockings, and some of us still like to wear our stockings too. Question 6, who wrote and recorded the song You're Cheatin' Hard? You gotta say that with a little twang. Do you remember who wrote and recorded You're Cheatin' Hard? I really don't have to look at my notes here, because it was Hank Williams. And of course that was senior, right? Most of us at my age are probably more familiar with the junior. But Hank Williams wrote and recorded You're Cheatin' Hard. Question 7, we're inching closer to 10. Dr. Jonas Salk produced a vaccine for what? This is probably an appropriate time to be talking about things like that. Do you remember? He developed the vaccine for polio. If you said polio, you are correct. Give yourself another point. Question number 8. In 1955, this amusement park was opened in California. What was it called? Oh, this is an easy one, right? Ready? Disneyland! Yep, I used to go there as a kid. We lived in Anaheim. I could see the monorail from my bedroom window. It was the most fun ever as a youngster. So if you said Disneyland, give yourself a point for that. Who sang Ring of Fire? If you get me started, I'll sing that one for you too. Who sang Ring of Fire? Johnny Cash, the man in black. We all remember him fondly. And then the final question is also music related. Who sang the Banana Boat song? I know you remember that one. The person behind the camera right now is much younger and is not remembering, but I know you do, seniors. It was Harry Belafonte. Yes. Oh, he was very suave and handsome. So those are our 10 fun 50s questions. Whoever got at least half of those correct, your memory is still intact. So I hope you enjoyed that. I always have said that the 50s, I wish I had been a teen in the 50s. Poodle skirts, saddle shoes, bobby socks, and rock and roll coming into its heyday. And of course, Elvis was really reaching the early parts of his fame, and just were great times shared by all. So thank you for reminiscing with us back to the Fab 50s. And until we see you again, stay well and take care. Bye-bye.